Welcome back. And then, so now let's start with the current slide. And so I'll re-enter one more time. And I guess now you can see the slide.
Yes.
Okay. And so I would like to focus here on the verbs that can be used in the present continuous tense, or the verbs that are never used in this tense, in continuous tenses. So here on this slide, there is information about them. So you can see here verbs which describe actions, for example, cook, make, can be used in the present simple or continuous. Example, I'm making the lunch. So am making, this is continuous form. Or it can be, I usually make the lunch at the weekend in the present simple. Verbs which describe states or feelings, not actions. For example, love, need, be are called non-action verbs. They are not usually used in the present continuous, even if we mean now. So instead of the present continuous, we should use them in the present simple tense, in the simple instead of continuous. And common non-action verbs that are used shouldn't be used in the continuous form are agree, be, believe, belong, depend, forget, hate, hear, know, like, love, matter, mean, need, prefer, realize, recognize, remember, seem, suppose. So I guess you remember this information. And so here on the next slide, there is information about the use of the present perfect tense. And we use this tense to talk about the situation that begins in the past, as you've already said, and which either continues up to the present or is related to the present in some way. It doesn't tell us how slowly or how quickly something has happened, only that this is the way the situation stands now, and it has the action maybe has some effect on the present situation. Like in the example, my headaches have increased, so it means the headaches started in the past. We do not focus when, but by present they have increased. This is the result because, for example, with the help of some medications. And there is information about the present perfect continuous tense on this slide. We use this tense in a similar way to the present perfect, but the continuous form describes a progressive change in a situation up to now. It means it also focuses on the duration of action, that it took some time to do. My headaches have been decreasing, for example, slowly. This is also about the result and about the process. Well, and now if we move to the next slide, so here you can see 4 diagrams that represent these 4 present tenses. Let us have a look at each diagram. Each diagram shows a timeline, and so the just the action that can be described with the help of these this graph, with the help of this diagram. So the first diagram represents present simple. So it means here the patient is speaking about the condition that they have now, describes the current condition, just repeated condition. So the second diagram represents the present perfect, the present continuous tense. It shows that the action for example, started in the past and is in progress now, and it will last for some time in the future. So that the progress, it shows the progress. And diagram number 3 represents the present perfect tense. It started in the past and it has some effect or result in the present, as you see. And the present perfect continuous tense has both functions, like the effect of some action which started in the past, and it also shows that the action took some time to, and maybe it is still going on now. Now, if we have a look at the sentences from A to I, here we should understand which diagram each sentence relates to. Yosif, will you read the first sentence? Yosif?
Yes, doctor.
A sentence. Read it.
Okay, should I read?
Yes.
Lagging spots. Which diagrams does each sentence relate to? A, I have got a headache. B,
Look, Yosif,
been.
Yosif,
Yes.
what about sentence A? Can you answer the question? Which diagram does this sentence relate to? You see, I've got, have got. What's the tense? Which diagram? Diagram 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yes, Yana can help us. Yana, please.
Yes, teacher. This is present perfect.
Present perfect, actually, yes. So this is have got, this is the form of the present perfect, okay? Well, good. The next is aufs, please. Aus, sentence B.
I have been having this shooting pain in my leg. I think it's
Yes.
maybe present simple.
It's not present simple. Have been.
It's the present continuous.
Present perfect continuous. This is diagram number 4.
Yes.
Just you need to revise how all these forms are formed. So the present perfect continuous consists of 3 words: have plus been plus the main verb in the ing form. Well, the next is for whom? Is Bilal here, by the way? Bilal is absent, right?
No, he's absent, doctor.
I see. Okay, thank you. Well, Nur, please.
I keep getting this flashing light around my eyes, and the sharp pain is number 2, present continuous.
Look, actually, there are 2 separate verbs here: keep and get, right? So
Yes.
the first keep is highlighted, and I mean, what's the form of keep? This is the basic form, no endings.
It's present simple.
Present simple, yes. And you remember that the person just speaks about the condition he experiences regularly, yes? The next is for Aisha.
I have been having these triple buckets. It's a present perfect continuous.
Exactly, good. Then Ramil.
The pain goes right through you. It's present simple.
Present simple, and you see ES is added. Good.
Yes.
Abdel Rahman.
Yes, miss.
Mhm.
Uh,
G.
have you been having any pain?
Yes. Which tense is it?
Have is
Have been
present
having. Have
simple.
been having. So the form of the verb is
Oh,
highlighted here.
been having. That's present continuous.
This is present perfect continuous,
Present
right?
perfect.
Diagram number 4. Okay. Yana.
Yes. And the pain goes right through you.
This is
Present
G.
simple.
G.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting these headaches off and now on. I'm getting it is present continuous because the verb is ing.
Yes, you're right. Yusuf, please. H.
Okay, I am not talking anything for them. It's a present continuous.
Exactly right. So, Hobbs, please, the last sentence.
These attacks have increased. It's present continuous.
No, no ing here. Have increased. So, so Ramin, please.
Have increased its present perfect, teacher.
Present perfect, yes. So it shows that there are some changes. Well, of course, you should be able to recognize the forms, and if you don't remember, please consult some grammar, just books or sites, just to clear out the form and the meaning of each of the simple tenses. And now there is a practical exercise. We should complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. So if more than one tense is possible, explain the difference. Let us just have a look at the first sentence and let's listen to whom? Nur, please. Read sentence number 1 and think what is
Okay.
the correct form of the verb.
My mother have this pain since last Tuesday. She still has them. My mother having
Having?
or wish. No, it's not. It's not. Put having. We should put the verb.
Yes, in the correct tense. You see there is the word since.
Has had.
Exactly. But when we speak about he or she or it in the present perfect, as you say, instead of have, auxiliary have, we should use has, right? My mother
Yes.
has had these pains since last Tuesday, right?
Since. Yes.
Is it the only way to use the only form that can be used in this sentence, or can we use some other simple tenses? Yes, we can. We can also use the present perfect continuous. So, Nur, if we use the present perfect continuous, how does the sentence look like?
Present continuous. It's
Present
be,
perfect.
is having.
No, present perfect continuous.
Present perfect continuous. My mother have this person.
Look, the present perfect continuous is here. It has 3 forms, 3 words, yeah? Have or
Yes.
has plus been plus ing form. So my mother.
Has been having.
Exactly. Okay, yes. So please, a couple of minutes to you to complete the other 6 sentences, and then in 2 minutes we'll check together. Okay. Well, let us check this task. Yes, Yana, sentence 2 is for you.
Okay, so sentence 2, do you normally go for one at the same time every day because it's a general, it's like a routine?
Yes, and so every
We use
day,
present
so the key
simple.
phrase. Yes, do
Yeah,
you?
the keyword is every day. Do you go normally every day? Yeah.
So this is present simple. Family,
Simple.
please. Number 3.
The pain have eased a little since yesterday. It's better now.
When we speak about we can replace the subject with it. So the pain
Has eased.
has eased. This is which tense?
Present perfect.
Exactly. Okay, good. Now, yes, Abdelrahman, please.
Yes, miss. I've lied in bed for 4 weeks now. I haven't been out of it once, doctor.
So you just use the present perfect. I have lied, right?
Yeah, no, I've lied in bed for 4 weeks now.
I've lied. So this is
Mm.
the present perfect. So is it possible to use the present perfect continuous here in this just case?
Yeah, could say I've been lying in bed.
Exactly, because the focus on time also for 4 weeks now. Well, good. Aisha, please.
I can see the rash get worse. It's much harder. I can see the rash has getting worse.
Has been getting, right?
Has been.
Has been getting worse. The present perfect continuous. Yes, possible. Well, and for the next sentence, Yana, please.
Okay, I am not taking any medication at the moment. I am not.
I'm not taking. This is present continuous.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And Yosif, the last sentence is for you.
Yes, doctor. Pain spreading to your shoulder, or is it just here?
Which tense do you use in this sentence?
And
Simple continuous.
present continuous.
Present continuous. Okay, so it should be the question, yes? Is pain
Yes.
spreading?
Is the pain spreading to your shoulder, or is it just here?
Or if this is the question about condition of the patient, we can also use present simple. Does pain spread to your shoulder? Okay, so you have the home assignment connected with the use of these 4 different tenses, so be careful with them. So you should do some grammar exercises. Now, let us focus on the next slide here. There is information about the condition of a patient. There are key phrases here, and we should decide what possible conditions the notes below relate to. Let us listen to us read the symptoms, please.
Pain just above belly button, goes through to back, makes me what is this?
Yes,
double up.
Mhm.
Worse after a fatty meal, drink a lot of alcohol. Sharp pain, had it several times before. Pain there all the time. Came on after dinner last night.
What is the possible condition? that these symptoms relate to? How can, what is your diagnosis? You see what is the pain? Can you see what the pain is associated with? Is it
It's in the belly, like
so is it associated with
It's poisonous.
movement or taking food? Right? Yes.
Yes.
Teacher, it's
if you drink.
poison.
So worse after a fatty meal, after drinking alcohol, dinner, after dinner. So this is, so it's which part of the body is involved in this condition?
Like stomach, teacher.
Stomach, right? Some digestive system. And if we speak about the diseases of stomach and digestive system, what are they?
We have stomach ache.
What is their medical diagnosis?
Wait, what was it?
So for the stomach ache, is it a medical diagnosis? Is it stomach ache? I mean, what's the medical term for stomach ache? I guess this is, for example, gastritis, right?
Gastritis, teacher.
Gastritis. Okay. Or any other conditions also possible? Okay. Well, and the second condition, let us listen to whom? Noor, please. Read it.
A sharp pain in the right side makes me double up. Never had it before. Feeling sick, side very tender to toe. Only thing relieves it is beginning knee to chest.
So the pain in the right side of the abdomen.
Yes, it's the
So,
start of the knee
and
to chest.
it didn't start in the knee, in the knees, but when she just so bending her knees to chest, it makes her feel better. So what is your diagnosis?
My diagnosis is
If it is the right side of the abdomen, so
yes, it's in the inside the intensest.
Okay.
It's can include the health problem like gallbladder stones or appendix. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. So yes, gallstones, appendicitis. Yeah, you are right. So actually, so possible diagnosis for the first condition A, acute pancreatitis, gastritis, duodenitis, peptic ulcer, and for the second person, acute appendicitis, cholecystitis, gallstones, ureteric colic. Okay, so actually, I would like to speak about, yes, I would like you to focus on some information about the body language. So being aware of.
Doctor?
Yes.
Suad has no internet now in her city. She told me I will join now.
Okay.
Suad, she entered before.
I see. Okay. I see. She's sick, right? Okay.
Yes, but now he's not have internet in her city, but she will come now.
I see. Yes, I'll see if she joins us. Well, the information about the body language, and so it's very important to be able to understand the body language of your patients, so it will help in taking a history. So body language is the process of communicating without words through gestures and movements. Now, there are three pictures here on this slide, and you should find a picture to match each description of body language from 1 to 7. So you can see the first sentence, the doctor is not sure about what he's saying. So which picture?
Number C.
Doctor is here in picture C. He's not sure. What about picture A? I think this is picture A because his posture shows that he is not sure about what he's saying. So sentence number 2, the patient is not comfortable or at ease. Not comfortable, the patient. Which picture is it?
B.
Maybe
Or
C.
C.
Maybe
Because Dr.
C.
C,
Because-
yes, picture C here. She's touching her head with her hands. She's not comfortable. Okay. Then 3, the patient is angry.
A.
A, yes, she's waving her hands. She's angry. Then number 4, the doctor is bored and unsympathetic.
C.
C.
D, of course, he shows that he's bored. And number 5, the doctor is showing interest and inviting the patient to continue speaking.
B.
B,
B.
of course, yes. So she's talking to her patient. And then number 6, the patient doesn't understand what the doctor is saying.
B. B or C.
Maybe C.
Maybe
C or B.
no, I think it's C, yeah, or maybe A, because there is no contact between the patient and the doctor. And number 7, the doctor and patient aren't communicating.
C.
C.
B and A. Yes, this is the way we should read the body language of other people. And so our home assignment will be connected with this. So you should split into 3 groups. Have you ever worked in groups before?
Yes, when we're
Yes.
doing the anatomy video.
And so there are 9 or 10 or 11 students anyway. So we should split into 3 groups, and it will be just a group of 3 or 4 students, and there'll be 3 projects for you. Each group should take 1 project. So Nur, you as a team leader should be, you are responsible for dividing the students into groups and for just giving them their project. The first project is connected with the body language. You should make a PowerPoint presentation that answers this question about the body language. You should just answer the question, is body language important in your culture? How are gestures in your culture differ from other cultures? And what other fields besides medicine where understanding the nonverbal communication is important? So 1 topic. The second topic, you should find the information about a patient-centered approach in history taking. What does a patient-centered approach in history taking means? You should find the information on the internet. And you should
Doctor, each group take a project 1, yeah? Each group.
Only one. No, each group takes only 1 topic, only 1
Yes.
project, and finds the information, prepares the PowerPoint presentation. And so project number 3, you should find the information about the Calgary-Cambridge method. You see? And you should work in a group, and next class will start with you presenting, showing the presentation and speaking about these topics. We'll be listening to you. And each student should take part in the presentation, in the oral presentation also. You should take part in the preparation of the PowerPoint presentation, and you should also speak during the next class on the topic. You see? Well, this is the just the assignment about the culture projects. You shouldn't just upload it anywhere. I mean, the presentations. You should just prepare and show it next week. So during our class. But you should also have some home assignment, grammar home assignment, and it is on the Moodle site. So this week, and so you will see the presentation, and you will see the folder, Unit 1 grammar exercises, present tenses. So the instructions are given. The instructions are like you should download the task, you should complete the exercises, you should handwrite them, and then take a photo, take a picture, and upload your ready-made just paper to this folder on the Moodle site in PDF form. And the due date, the deadline for the grammar task is Friday night. Friday. Do you see? Do you have any questions?